Hi Scorpio, welcome to your August 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Scorpio. This will not resonate with every Scorpio that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Scorpio, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Scorpio. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Scorpio and cross watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Scorpio, let's get this reading started. I'm going to be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit, only for this part, because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. All right, so with this reading, Scorpio, I am tuning into an energy in and around your energetic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment. Whether you are single or you're taken, whether you're together with this person or apart from this person, let's see who's coming through and why. Why do they want to make their presence known to you in your love reading, and what will happen from it? So we have apology, Scorpio. And it says you can expect the apology that you want to hear. So another sign got this. I believe it was Pisces. So if you're dealing with the Pisces, or if you have Pisces in your chart, I suggest checking out the Pisces reading to see if there's messages for you there. Doesn't have to be the case, but Scorpio, yeah, someone wants to apologize. Someone wants to come forward and speak their truth, apologize for what happened between the two of you. I mean, they've kind of realized how much is missing from their life now that you're not there, how much they haven't been able to connect with anyone else the way they connected with you. I wonder what they did that made you walk away. I'm seeing someone or hearing that someone goes by their nickname, not their first name. Maybe it ends with a Y. But yeah, it's something that's been carried within their heart for a while. And it's something that they've been really regretting, really wish they could take back, but they just want to talk to you, Scorpio. I don't know how long it's been since you guys spoken to one another, but ever since you guys stopped talking, they've been thinking about how to reach out to you, what to say to you. But what's holding them back is if you would accept their apology, if you would hear them out even, if you would want to. And from whatever they did, we'll kind of dig deeper into it to see what exactly this is. But you know, it may have been so bad that logically, who would want to be open to this person? I don't know. But they carry a lot of regret, guilt, and doubt of themselves because of what happened between the two of you. I don't think they've really been able to move on to other people. Maybe they've dated, maybe they've hooked up, but it has not been the same since the connection they've had with you. So let's see what this is all about. What do they want to tell Scorpio that they haven't told Scorpio? Oof. Okay, you look even more beautiful than I remember. So maybe it's been a while since you guys have spoken, maybe even since last year or the end of last year. But you've had some sort of glow up. You've definitely changed your appearance in some way, your hair color. You know, maybe you guys have gained or lost weight. Something about your physical looks has totally changed, and they think you look great. Ever since you guys last saw each other, maybe they found a way to still stay in touch with your social media, check up on your social media. Even if you blocked them, they found a way. And then there are so many more things I want to do with you. All right, Scorpio. So very strong sexual energy here between the two of you that they have for you, very attracted to you. And maybe this was like the player type or someone who wanted to come off as the player type, but were a lot more sensitive and emotional than what they really wanted to portray themselves to be. Interesting. You know, I think Scorpio, when you kind of realize this person tried to want to be a player or wanted to take you for granted or not really cherish or honor what you two had, you know, you pulled away or you gave them tit for tat, you blocked them, you ghosted them, you did whatever. And I think they know they deserve that. I don't think there's a question here, but you know, they haven't been able to find anyone like you. They haven't been able to find anyone that was as attractive as you, as good in bed as you, as sensual as you, as sexy as you. You really are the only one that could turn them on in the ways that no one else really can. I'm getting that very strongly. But yeah, it's been a while since you guys have seen or spoke to each other, but they want to change that. They want to, but will they? That's something they still kind of debate about, because then again, they know you would be quick to call them out if they were to slide in your DMs with some seductive, flirty stuff and not get down to business and cut to the chase. You know, I feel like this person knows that they can't sidestep you, Scorpio. You see right through them. So, interesting. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot and see what this is all about. And with the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you? What do they think about you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? What are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you? Ooh, they're very strategical, Scorpio. At least they think they are. I don't know if you like can see through their strategies that they try to do, and maybe there's this type of person before with you. But they're trying to plan for the right time. I do feel like they will come back, but it's a matter of when. And they're waiting for the right time to bring up this conversation with you. But again, they're afraid that you're still angry with them. They're afraid you're still pissed with them or at them. So that's why they think it's a bad time now. But they want to so bad. Okay. Damn. All right, Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. So this is Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your chart. Does not have to be the case. Yeah, there is someone who, this is the mind games card for me. Someone who wanted to be out on top, who never wanted to be played, who never wanted to be too vulnerable, would always, you know, think about a long time before they say it because they want to say the right thing to convince you. They wanted to be dominant maybe in this situation, have the upper hand in this situation. But it looks like the tables have kind of turned, Scorpio. You know, with other people in their life, they were able to convince, they were able to keep around, they were able to have these people that would just kiss their ass or suck up to them or, you know, be waiting for them. You didn't. The second you were kind of picked up on this stuff, this Five of Swords energy of, you know, just wanting to play with me, play these mind games with me, not be real with me, not be serious with me, is the second you cut it out, and you cut it out quick. You ripped that Band-Aid off, and they weren't really expecting that. The game did not go to their favor. And so with this Five of Swords, yeah, I think how you guys left it off, maybe they even got sensitive from your, you know, lack of engagement or your no response to their last message, and then they sent something kind of insulting to you, just trying to get the one up. Know that that was because you hurt their feelings, okay? I don't think they would admit that to you, but know that's the case. But in bed, they liked it you were dominant. Just putting that as a side note, if you haven't slept with this person, that message is just simply not for you. But for those of you that know what I'm talking about, they really liked it when you took in charge, when you got on top and you made it work, okay? But anyway, yeah, with this Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you were over their games, you were over their I don't know, their ego. They would say things maybe even to try to make you feel bad. So, you would expect them to be the ones to lift your ego up. It didn't work. It didn't work one bit. And now they're kind of regretting that strategy that they try to do with you that worked with other people, but it did not work with you. How they feel about you, or how they feel about the situations, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So they feel, honestly, what I'm picking up from this card is that you're not trying to start anything new again, or that even they realize that if they were to go off of their sexual intentions, sexual desire, sexual lust for you, that's when it's going to start to break off. That's when it's going to stop, at the door before they even come in. They know they're attracted to you. Like, of course they are, but it's like you don't want something just for that level of intimacy. You're looking for something deep. You're looking for something real. And it's like you started to notice that they were only texting you or hitting you up when they wanted you to come over. So with this Ace of Wands in reverse, they feel like you're not at this time right now wanting to start anything new. But they kind of tell themselves, whether this is true or not, that the sexual connection between the two of you was intense and strong. And sexually, you guys were very compatible with one another. So even if the fire is a little bit dimmed right now, they have confidence that will be re-sparked again. What they think of this situation, think of you, Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So this is interesting. They know the only way to get back into your life, to get back into your door or whatever it is, if they want this so badly, is to be genuine, is to give that apology from the start. But it's something that's very hard for them to do. They don't like to admit when they're wrong. They don't like to be vulnerable. They don't like to, it's a little bit childish, and I think you guys picked up on that as well. But with the Knight of Pentacles, they know that you're looking for something serious. I would, be careful, Scorpio, if they come back, or, recently if they have, and they've, offered something to start over, or offered something to give you another chance at this. Make sure they're not doing it just so they could win in this situation, just so they could have you around and have you back. Make sure they're actually looking to build something. But with the Knight of Pentacles, for others of you, if that's not the situation, then this is how long they're taking to approach you. They're taking their time. Again, they're strategic. They plan these things out so they can have the reward, so they can have the benefit. That's Knight of Pentacles. They slowly but surely go to their goal with the prize and with the eyes on their prize. And the prize is you. But with this, I gotta say, they're still very sexually motivated, which is something that you should consider. But I gotta say, out of anyone that they think of or ever thought of being sexually attracted to and romantically involved with, you're the one that they'd put the most into it. But what does that mean, and how much is that? This is still the Knight, I want to remind you guys. I just smelled like very strong cologne right now too. I don't know if that's their trademark, your trademark. But very strong. Maybe someone wears a cowboy hat, or something about Halloween last year that you two had or experienced with one another as well. Anyway, what they like the most about you, Scorpio, is justice. Libra energy. You get your revenge. You give what's coming to people. You are the one that sets it up so you could be the one to say, I got you. Okay, but not in a vindictive way. But yeah, Scorpio, you really do. You can't stand it when people try to treat others or take others for granted, specifically yourself. And so you're the type of person that does tit for tat, that gives them a taste of their own medicine to see what it's like. And they're kind of impressed by it, actually. Because again, in the past, I think they dealt with people who they could walk all over. They cannot walk all over you. You set things right quickly, surely, and decisively. Someone could be in law enforcement or, criminal law. I'm even picking up psychology for someone, interestingly enough, for justice. But you got them, Scorpio. You played the game better than they did. And I'm not saying you're purposely playing these games, but you won out of the situation. You got the upper hand out of the situation. Very similar to Pisces reading. But with justice here, you impress them by not taking their shit, by not, succumbing to their bad behavior. And they find you very intelligent in doing so and picking up on that quickly. They know you're not the one to be fooled. They get it now. They get from your lack of engagement, your lack of response, your lack of communication. What they don't like about you is the Two of Wands. Aries energy, but maybe you're dealing with another Scorpio. So yeah, I feel with this Two of Wands that you've moved on to maybe even someone else that you've been hanging around with, dating with, posting pictures with, that you've been going out a lot more, that you've been putting yourself out there, dressing really attractively. Maybe they've heard you're hooking up with other people. Maybe they've heard that you're, searching for other people. They don't like that at all. They want to be the only one that you think about. They want to be the only one that you would pursue. But they see you're pursuing other things, specifically other people, I get for a lot of you. And also, too, with the Two of Wands, they haven't been able to be as attracted to anyone else as the way they were with you. Have that sexual chemistry, that sexual intensity with. No one holds a flame like you do, Scorpio. What they like the most about this connection is the Eight of Wands. Sagittarius energy. So they still have access to you in some way online. I don't know if you have like an online business, you have, a open profile on Instagram where anyone can kind of look at it. And even if it's private, they found a way. They love some of the pictures you've posted recently, especially of what you've been wearing and the look you've been giving in the camera. For those of you that are purposely posting pictures to show yourself off, they've noticed, they've saved them, they go back to them. Others of you, I feel like with this Eight of Wands, you could have met on a dating app that I feel with Eight of Wands a lot in romance readings. Bumble, Tinder, Grindr, Hinge, whatever it was. And they still see you're active on those sites, so it still shows to them that you're still looking. You're not completely committed yet, so they still have some sort of chance. But yeah, they like the passion in this connection. When you guys were together, it was hot and heavy and intense. Makeout sessions were deep. Long makeout sessions before it even got down to the real part of it, right? I have to keep it a little PG-13 for YouTube, but you get what I'm saying. Someone could be good with their mouth too, or someone has really sexy lips. Someone licks their lips, I don't know. All just confirmations for someone out there. But with this Eight of Wands, yeah, the attraction has and always will be strong for how they feel about you. What they don't like about the connection is the Ten of Wands, more Sagittarius energy. It was a lot of work to keep you interested, to keep you involved, to keep you I don't know, they found it a lot more harder to impress you than the other people they dealt with in the past. That, you know, with this Ten of Wands, it was a lot of work too. More work than they would have put in with anyone else. And they know it's going to be more work if they were to try to re-engage with you. There would be some obstacles, some tests to pass through, because it would not be flying colors with you, Scorpio. They are annoyed that it's a challenge with you. But maybe that's exactly what they need to go through so they can, you know, humble themselves a little bit. I feel with this Ten of Wands that they like everything a little bit easier for them. Maybe because they're so good looking, they're used to having people, again, swoon at them, flirt at them, respond to them. But it's more work with you. It's putting a lot more pressure on them too. Also, it's getting very, very hard for them to hold back, just to let you know. They're doing it out of a strategy, but man, if they had the moment, the chance, and they knew you would be down, they'd want to see you as soon as possible. They would want to get you on a date. They want to get you out of those clothes, you know, again, very sexual, very, which again may bother you because you know that, and you know that was their main motivations for a lot of it. But with the Ten of Wands here, yeah, it's been challenging, and it will continue to be challenging until they behave correctly. I don't blame you for that, Scorpio. I've seen something about chin too. Like, I wonder if someone has like a dimple in their chin, or someone used to hold someone else's chin when looking at their face. Highest hopes is the Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. I feel this is your energy, and simply, as easy as the cards are making this out to be, they'd want you back. Regardless of gender or sex, the Queen of Cups is someone who is loving, is caring, who's artistic, who's psychic, intuitive, compassionate. And yeah, like, I don't know, there's something very emotionally intelligent about you, Scorpio, that has always intrigued them. You always know how people are feeling. You always know, walking into a room, what the energy is like. You always have a way with people that they found very curious, especially a way with them. You know, they don't get this involved with a lot of other people, but they're getting more involved with you, at least the strategies, the plans, the thoughts. And it's because whether they like it or not, Scorpio, there has been an emotional anchor that has been bonded in this person that keeps you guys connected in some way. I mean, this is why they're coming up in your reading. They miss the attention you gave them, the love you gave them. And beyond even what your sexual attraction is, they do find you naturally, even to be very beautiful or very handsome. You know, very genetically gifted. You don't have to wear a lot of makeup, or you don't have to do much to look good. You could be in a t-shirt and baggy jeans, and you'll still look better than most of the people that are trying to get in their DMs. So that's something they think about a lot too. But just, you're also a good person, you know, with the Queen of Cups. And I think that's why this apology card that we saw earlier is really lingering within their mind, that they do feel a little bit of guilt for. You're not just the same as everyone else, or to be treated the same as everyone else. They're starting to get that from the distance you've created. Deepest fear is Eight of Cups. Pisces energy. Emotionally, you're not interested anymore. And if, you know, a person can't emotionally stimulate you, emotionally keep you evolved, be emotionally available to you, you check out, and you check out quicker than, you know, the other two water signs. And I'm a water sign, no hate here at all, and no judgment here. But yeah, you're the ones to definitely not stay in relationships or connections that don't gratify you, that don't provide for you, and specifically emotionally. And that what you gave into this, the investment, the interest, the intrigue of it all would just, it's gone. It's faded. And it can't come back. That's what they're afraid of. I see them like even drinking over you, Scorpio, or the loss of you. I don't know why I'm picking up on that. And when they get drunk, that's when they get really tempted to reach out, to send a call, to send a text message. Well, to see the likely outcome of this situation, Scorpio, what is likely to happen and unfold, what do you need to know about this person's intentions, and anything else Spirit wants to give you answers for about this connection, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. I'm going to pull oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this person's energy, the situation, the connection, so you can have a better understanding. And if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Scorpio, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope it's giving you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever you're going through in your love life right now. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Scorpio, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Scorpio.